Hey, fellas.
Hello. How you doing? Happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday. I'm 99% sure it's Thursday, but the days are starting to blur together. How's everybody doing? How's the sound? Am I louder than the music, hopefully? Um it seems like every time I have to adjust that. So, but yeah. Hi. What is a day? I don't know. A period of time somebody determined a long time ago that doesn't like match up with the movement of the celestial bodies, and we end up with like an extra one every 4 years. I don't understand. Like, why don't we fix that? Don't we have the technology to get rid of leap years? Anyway, I'm sleepy. I just woke up from a nap. But yeah. Hi Spadazzles, hi Linry, hi Painting Polish. Sound is good. You don't hear the music. So see, sometimes it's too loud. Sometimes it's too quiet. Hi Melissa, hi Punch Buggy. Thanks for being here. Let me turn up my volume a little bit so you can enjoy some music. I'll turn it up a tiny bit on here too. Maybe this song. We need 13 months also. Yeah, like it's just get it together. Look, we have the technology, let's fix it. Why are we letting Roman emperors ruin our organization? But we should also, if we're gonna do that, we might as well also all switch to the metric system, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not ready for that. Anyway, we're gonna do platypuses today. So this will be, not the, hang on, this is not the right setup. There we go. Right? I'm too American to understand what a kilometer is. I think centimeters I feel somewhat comfortable with because I use this, we all use rulers that have them on there. I'm like, yeah, I get the concept of a centimeter, but anything beyond that. Celsius? Oh my god. I will never understand Celsius. It's so much better because it, you know, water freezes at 0. That makes sense, but I just can't wrap my head around it. Yeah, I have to teach conversions when in science to 14-year-olds, and it is probably one of the most painful things that I teach all year. It's really hard. But this is going to be for Weird Manny Squad. And I was racking my brain about, like, what's a weird animal I could do? Because someone had already done an axolotl. Otherwise, I would have done an axolotl. And then I thought, I was like, what is the OG weird animal? It's platypuses. So, there you go. And I was just Googling images of platypuses. And I really liked these ones of them underwater. And I thought, oh, how pretty we can make, like, a gradient, you know? An ombre, if you will, with some platypuses on it, like some underwater scenes. So that's what I'm gonna try and do today. We'll see how it comes out. They're so cute, y'all. They're so cute, and they're so much smaller than you think they'd be. They're like small animals. I love them so much. I love all Australian animals. It is a huge bucket list item to visit Australia someday and go see some of these critters. They are very flat, but I like that about them. Look at the baby. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I just want to look at the platypuses. They're adorable. So yeah, that's the goal, is to kind of create this feel. It's gonna be not easy to get like the doppled light effect. Hi, Witchy. But I think because the stamps that I have are very, very small, but I think we can get something similar. So let me show you. This is my little stamping plate. I got it from PPU. It's all Australian animals, and right here there are two little platypuses that we're gonna work with today. Sure. I already pulled out a bunch of polishes, but let me show you what I'm working with here. For the background gradient, I thought we would go black to light brown. Kind of going, let me go back to the inspo, kind of based off this picture. Maybe we'll add some details at the bottom. Probably not. Probably it'll just be a gradient. I think that'll be fine. So yeah. And then I have some jellies and some fun. You want the emu war, Manny? I mean, we should do it sometime. When's the anniversary of the emu wars? We should celebrate, commemorate with an emu, Manny. I think that'd be fun. No one's given cookies yet. You have to wait. You have to wait till someone hits the button. You understand? Go ask them. Jot that down. Emu war, Manny. It'll be a hit. Guys, I don't know if you saw, but I finally posted another YouTube video. There we go. That's what we've been waiting for. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, you cookie. Make sure you say thank you. Good boy. Cappy, come say thank you. Come say thank you. Oh, good boy. This is so cute. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Something freaked Cappy out today. It was, he was like trying to hide under me. Hi, Allie. And it was really annoying because he's way too big to be trying to shove himself under me. He's so cute, my babies. I don't know what it was. It might have been a frog outside. Who knows with him. But yeah. Posted a video. Haven't posted a video in a while. So I'm gonna try and get back into that. And then Jessica, I don't know if she's here, saw my Daisy Manny YouTube short and requested that I make like a more in-depth tutorial. So I did that. And it's an unlisted video, but if you're interested, let me know. I can post the link. Because it's nothing fancy. It's just me like walking you through the steps or whatever. Man, I forget YouTube is so behind Twitch. Like, I wish there was a way to get the delays to match up, but oh well. You like the tutorial video? Melissa says, are you wanting the link? Let me grab it though. I'll just grab it. Go to my channel. Or wait, no. How do I how do I get it? Guess I have to go to my studio? Think there's a way in OBS, but you could be wrong. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to my YouTube channel and just like grab it. Get shareable link. And there you go. Make sure this music's not getting too crazy. Okay. Anywho. Oh, you know what I think it is? I think I accidentally like clicked back in my own YouTube stream. And so it looked like way further behind than it is. It's still a little bit behind Twitch, but not as bad as I thought maybe it was. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to adjust it. I think YouTube is as like short of a delay as it can be. I think it's Twitch that I'm gonna have to actually like slow down. But that's a problem for later me. Just putting down some Peely base, which I got a new bottle in the sale because I desperately needed some more. I only had one backup left, which with how fast I go through Peely base, that's not much. And then I got, let me show you while this is drying. I got the Disco Cowboy collection, of course, which you've probably seen already, but I'll pull it out. I haven't actually swatched it on my fingers yet. I need to get around to that. But they're beautiful, and bless your heart makes me laugh every time, and it's gorgeous. So I'm excited about that one. The orange Disco Inferno. Again, frosted metals. I'm always like, but it's nice. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give it a review. I'll make a video kind of talking about my thoughts on them, but honestly, I really like this collection. I think it's fun. I think the colors are great. The only one that I would like be okay if it was something different is Moonlit Rodeo, which is a shame because I love shimmers. I do think it's a beautiful shimmer. It's just compared to the rest of these, it's kind of boring. But it still fits with the theme, I think, and goes really nice. But I love that it was Disco Cowboys, and like, it's just a lot of fun. And I'm going to be listening to Pink Pony Club while I'm swatching it because that's like that's just the vibe it gives me. Super cute. I like it. The other thing I got was the Cottage Core collection, which I love Holo Taco creams. I use them in nail art constantly, so I'm going to get a lot of use out of this collection, but I understand if someone else wanted to skip it because $12 for a cream is a little ridiculous, but I like Holo Taco, so and I collect all of Holo Taco. I didn't get the Ocean Flakies collection because since that was the latest release, it wasn't on sale, which is so annoying because it's been long enough. It's the latest release is the Disco Cowboy, in my opinion, but that doesn't count. Anyway, so I'll pick up those Flakies for Black Friday. But yeah, I love these, especially these lighter ones. I mean, all of them are great. Like, they're gonna be really useful, especially for like spring manis and stuff. But any sort of ombre I need to do, I like it when they release kind of similar colors that go really nicely together. So I'm excited about those. And I had the topper already from when it was first released because I couldn't help myself. I'll include that in the review too. And then the other thing sitting around waiting to be reviewed is the Starly jellies. So I have a lot of swatching and reviewing to do. I'll get around to it. But with the Starlies, what I want to do is make like a review of the jellies, but then also a like why jellies. Like, why do I like them? Why do I think that they're worth anything? You know, because I think a normal nail polish wearer will be like, why would you wear an intentionally sheer polish? And it's like, well, one, it looks cool. But also nail art and like different techniques and stuff you can do with them. So I'm going to try and show off some of that with the jellies as well. Aw, I'm glad you're looking forward to my reviews. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy making content. I don't know why if I hit a tiny roadblock, I just stop. I need to get over that and just like keep going. Allie, you resubbed 7 minutes ago and I didn't say anything. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your resub. I really appreciate it. Enjoy all the new emotes that I filled up my little rewards thing with. I could swap those out anytime, but they're fun. Peely base takes a long time to dry. I'm sorry. You know what? While it's drying, we might as well get our stamping done. Let's get some platypuses. Oops. You know what would be nice is someday to get a setup with like a diffused light. So we don't get... I work with too many reflective things. That's like the hardest part of making a nail video is like finding the right like camera angle. Because this is you. I don't know if you know that. That's what you look like. But yeah, this light is just like in your face. There's gotta be a way, right? There's gotta be a way. Get the stamper. And just some black stamping polish. Unfortunately, these guys are really tiny. So I'm going to try and get as much detail into them as possible. But, I mean, you know, that's what I'm working with. A very small platypus. And I was surprised on an Australian plate, there's only 2 of them, but there's like a lot of animals on here. Because there's emus, there's echidnas, which was another good contender for weird animals. There's, of course, wombats and koalas. Not as many kangaroos as you'd think. Lots of birds. But anyway, it's a good plate. Yes, the pain of setting everything up and trying not to bump it. Exactly. It's like, oh my gosh. Gotta have everything in the same spot. Otherwise it looks weird on video. And trying not to bump it while you're doing this like teeny tiny nail work. Oh, I am not a professional. I do not have the equipment for this. Unlike Linry, I do clean my plates every time. I'm curious if you guys do too. I think it's hard to see the images if they're dirty. That's my personal reasoning, and it looks nicer. But no shade. Now your camera/phone is in the center of the ring light, but with your older setup, the ring light was separate, so you put a white plastic bag over it. Yeah, see, that's my problem is oh, it's gonna look weird, but let me go to just chatting. Yeah, it's like a nice webcam and it sits in the middle of the ring light, so there's no way to separate it. Witchy. We like that clean plate lifestyle. But yeah, I do wonder if I should maybe switch to like an old phone or something else besides a webcam, because yeah, the quality of this camera isn't the greatest either. But that's for if I actually make money from this hobby. I'm not going to spend any more than I already have. I'm in the good enough club. Oop, get off of there. There we go. It's almost time. I'm running out of sticky spots. It's almost time to change the lint roller. My phone will most likely be better than a webcam. Use an iPhone 8 for your stream. Yeah, I mean, I only have the one phone, but that's what I use for when I make my shorts for the reels and stuff. I have this janky little thing that actually is, the phone is too heavy and this droops, so I have to prop it up with a toilet paper roll. It's so stupid, but it works and I get it done. The problem is then it's, you know, I'm only filming in that phone format. I don't know how to make it like this. Horizontal. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? I'm sure there's a way, but I don't know how. I just think it's stupid because it's like, really? I have to use a paper towel roll? Like, I bought this thing that its whole purpose in life is to hold up a phone for recording, and it can't even do it. Hi, Jessica. It's really annoying. But I'll figure it out. Get some sticky base on. It has one job. Exactly, Allie. It's like, come on. I bought you for a singular purpose, and you need a toilet paper roll. Not a toilet, paper towel roll to help you do your own job. That's okay. It was cheap. The light you use to light your face is painters taped to the back of my monitor. See, that's, I mean, you do what you gotta do. Mine is command hooked. And yes, the command hook has failed before, and that was a disaster. So yeah, what do I have here? I have the command hook ring light behind the webcam. And this webcam for the face. It's like a really nice webcam. So I'm probably going to keep that forever. Like this is fine. You know what I mean? You don't need any more definition here. And then I have this rig with a webcam and a ring light on like a bendy arm. And that, I like the bendy arm. I like everything but the quality of the webcam on this one. And then for dog cam, back here, hi dog cam. This is also a webcam. And again, I don't think it needs to be anything nicer than that. I think a little webcam is fine. But yeah, at some point I need to upgrade the nail one. And then for lighting, I've got this lamp back here is for dog cam. And then I have another, like, what would you call this? Multi-lamp, you know what I mean? Where it's got multiple bulbs on it. And I put different types of bulbs in it. So I have a very, very bright bulb facing almost straight up to just give like ambient light. And then I have like a warm, softer light that's pointed directly down here. And it does unfortunately cast quite a shadow, as you can see there, but I think it lights up the space pretty good. It's just some stuff I already had, you know what I mean? It works out fine. Almost dry. Is that fun to watch? The blur effect helps your polish dry faster. Okay, we are dry enough. Yeah, using what you already have is always best. For sure. Oh, what are we doing? This is Hollow Taco Stay Grounded as our lightest color in the ombre. And since Hollow Taco creams are nice and opaque, I think we can just do one coat of this. Yeah, we totally can do just one coat. Nice. Nice. But yeah, Australia is my dream destination, along with Japan and Germany. I want to see my homeland of my family. I want to see where all the anime comes from. And I want to see the weird critters. Those are the things I want to see. What about you guys? What is your dream destination that you want to check out at some point? Actually, I have a former coworker who's going to be in Japan next month, and I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I want to go. One of these days. The problem is, as a teacher, of course, summers would be the most convenient time to go to vacation in Japan, but it's like super hot there. And I want to get away from the heat if I can. You want to go to New Zealand? Yeah, oh, that would be awesome. You want to go to France and see the France would be cool. A little Europe tour. I'd be down for that. You want to move to the Shire? Heck yeah. Your dream destination is Finland and Iceland? Oh, yeah. No, oh, you know what, Witchy? Hang on, I gotta add to my list. I really want to go to Iceland or Greenland. I want to go where you can see the Aurora Borealis, like, really clear. Probably Alaska, too. Alaska would be fine, but, like, there's something about going to a whole, like, Nordic country to get the, you know, ice experience. Sophia Nygaard on YouTube, she went and stayed in one of those ice hotel things. I want to check it out. I want to go. These are great destinations. I want to be a hobbit. Heck yeah, I want to be a hobbit. So funny. On one of the podcast episodes, Steph and I were talking about, like, what kind of, you know, if you had to be a fantasy creature person, like, what fantasy would you want to be in? And I said not Lord of the Rings because, like, the food looks nasty. It's because I was wait, with the toes? Wait, with those toes? I'm confused. Oh. Yeah, no, I want to be a hobbit nail swatcher, feet only. 100%. But I said no to Lord of the Rings because we had just finished watching The Rings of Power. And, like, nothing in that show was nice. Like, everything was yucky looking. And the little proto-hobbits, they were eating, like, snails and bugs and stuff. And I was like, ugh. Because Steph brought it up. She was like, what about, like, the hobbits and their, you know, 11-course meal throughout the day? I was like, I forgot about, like, OG Lord of the Rings when it was actually good. Amazon skewed my vision of what being a hobbit would be like. So, screw you, Amazon. That show was mid at best. Like, they had this elf character and they really wanted you to care about this elf, and I just didn't. And they really wanted you to care about Galadriel, but she was just really annoying. Sauron was hot though when he was human. Then he took on, like, an elf form and he was still all right, but, like, I was like, bring back the scruffy human Sauron. He was cute. I liked him. But yeah, it was not that good of a show. The whole Lord of the Rings trilogy is actually Sam's food blog. Skip to the recipes. Yes. Food blogs as they should be written. Epic adventures. How to make elevensies. How to make second breakfast. I'd love to host a dinner party with a double feature movie and do like foods from the movies or like themed around the movies. And the Lord of the Rings trilogy would be so awesome. And just do all the meals, all the Hobbit meals. Sauron is hot in sentence. True, I like a bad boy. I do like me a demon king. You tried to watch the Amazon show, but I don't think I got past episode 1. It's not worth your time. I'll save you the trouble. It's not worth your time. There's a couple good scenes, but not... I do like spiky anime hair. It's true. Oh, speaking of... Sorry, excuse me. Got excited. Speaking of anime, I started Fire Force. I'm only on episode like 6 or 7. But I already love the main character, Shinra. He's so cute. Used to do food themed movie events when you were in university for your remotes. Yeah, I wanna do that. I don't have anyone in person to do them with in my life right now, and that makes me sad. But if you guys were here, I would make you themed hors d'oeuvres, and we'd have a good time. Because I love movie parties. Because a regular party intimidates me. I'm like, what do you mean we just, like, talk? Like, huh? What does that mean? But, like, a themed party with food and, like, something to have your attention on. To take a break from the socializing, that's where it's at. Because I like people. I just get tired really, really fast. When I'm around people. You've been saying all the nail people need a cult compound. That is a very common sentiment. And in fact, I'm going to give you guys some lore. When I first started on Twitch, I was with a group and we called ourselves the Polish Posse. And, you know, we would all like raid into each other. It was a good setup. Stuff happened and we kind of fell apart. But we're all, you know, we're all still on good terms or whatever. But in our Discord, we had a channel dedicated to the Polish Posse compound. Like, or that's exactly what the plan was. People would post like giant houses that were for sale, and usually they were like wonky in some way and be like, new compound. And we were going to put all of our Polish collections together in a giant Bell-style library with a ladder to swing back and forth on. It was going to be amazing. Excuse me. At regular parties, you always end up doing someone's makeup. You sneak away. Yeah. Or you find the dog. I'm that person. I go find the dog. But yeah. Alright, I was a little messy with my latex, so let me clean up some of that. Get off the cuticle. Huh? Like, I'm really excited to go to PBE this year, but I also remember just how overwhelming it was with all the people, and I was like, okay, gotta like myself. Okay, so there is the base color. Now I have a little piece of makeup sponge. Let me zoom in a little for you. There we go. I find the key to a good gradient is the more colors, the better. For making like a really smooth transition. So I'd say 3 at a minimum, but really as many as you can fit. So I'm gonna do 4 on these short little nails. They're not that short anymore. They're growing out, but We'll do our best, yeah. My cappuccino. He was freaking out earlier. I think I told you guys. He kept trying to hide under me. It was ridiculous. I was like, you were too big. Excuse me. Am I on camera? Okay. And then I was thinking after the gradient, topping it with a jelly. Hello, Lacrodactyl. Hello, brother bestie. Feel like... Sorry, I just pictured us in like Halloween style nun and priest costumes and be like, brother bestie, sister bestie. We're doing platypus. So I was thinking put a jelly over top to just kind of like bring it all together. And I don't know if we want to go with a kind of orange jelly or do I want to do like a bluish or a green jelly to make it look more like water. We might experiment on the thumb and see what happens. How you doing, Lacrodactyl? How is your week going? If I remember right, you have like a ton of swatching to do. they're keeping you very busy. Cappuccino. Do not go. No, no. You can't be under me. Go away. I love you. Go away. Dang dog. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Refreshing your Twitch total. Oh, yeah, sorry. Twitch be like that sometimes. Okay, I'm loving this gradient though. Linry, I feel like this is up your alley too. Does this make you happy? It makes me happy. Right? I'm thinking of blue or green jelly just to kind of... It'll make it a little bit ugly, but that's okay for muddy water, I think. Hello, AP. You're chilling here between case coverage of Mass versus Karen Reed. I don't know anything about that. So if you'd like to fill us in, feel free. It looks like food. It does look like, it reminds me of those little hazelnut chocolate things. I don't know what they're called, but like, Ferrero Rocher, maybe? It does look like a little bonbon. It looks cute. Oh, Lacrodactyl, what'd you get from the Holo Taco sale? I got the Disco Cowboy collection and the Cottagecore collection. And peely base and smoothing base and pink smoothing base. Oh, and cracked taco shell because I had a birthday redeem and that was the only thing that I was like mildly interested in having a second bottle of. So I was like, well, I guess I'll have some backup crackle. Oh, iced coffee. Yes. Iced coffee works good too. The last 2 unicorn skins and then every single shimmer and you are complete. That's excellent. Is that what you're freaking out about? Did you get it? There's a fly in here. Cappuccino hates flies. He's like scared of them and tries to hunt them. Do not crawl under me. Oh my god, someone come get this dog. I can't. I don't know what to do with him. That's what it is though. A fly got in here. Oh no. The world is ending. Let's get Raver to get it. Raver used to be really good at hunting flies. He's a little old now. You're coming, cat. Come get this dog. Go to your uncle. Your Uncle Lacrodactyl is coming. It's gonna take you off my hands. Like, I wonder... I don't know if this camera will reach. Nope, the cord's in the way. I was gonna try and move the camera so you can see the position he's in. I do love it when the dogs hunt flies. It's really fun to watch. It's like, oh, get it. Get it. Like snapping at the air, but then Cappy also freaks out about it. And it's like, which is it? Are you Uncle Dactor here? You'll give all the pets and snacks. Yes. It's a good uncle. Yeah. You're okay. You're okay. Oh my god. You're as big as a horse and you're climbing under me. Okay. There's one... This is why I love Holo Taco creams. This is just one pass of the gradient. And normally gradients are really patchy and gross at this point, but like, look at this Holo Taco. If you can. If it'll focus. Let me turn off autofocus. Like... She looks really good in one coat, but 2 coats will be even better. That's the other trick to gradients. Just more colors, more coats, and it'll just look better every time. But you gotta know when to stop, because otherwise you can just keep going forever. I don't know if you guys watched Linry's stream earlier. She did elegant lady nails, and they were beautiful. What was the stamping plate you used? I wonder if I have that one. I want to make me some Arizona tea nails. Oh yeah, second coat's looking good. Oh, Lacrodactyl. Oh, CADs. I might have that one then. I have a decent little CADs collection. Lacrodactyl, I'm doing these platypuses for the Weird Manny squad. Did you do your Manny already? What animal did you end up going with? Is anyone else in here on the Weird Manny squad? Because if not, you should. It's so much fun. It's a very good Instagram collab. See. You want an iced coffee now? You thought you didn't get houseflies anymore. Turns out your smallest cat just gets them before you even notice. That's a good cat. Levi, good job. That's the work ethic I like to see. Broken Pixel just sent you 3 gifted polishes, and now they're pruglied, and I'm in love. Oh, I can't wait to see. You did the weird phallic shaped amphibian. Okay, I'm gonna have to scroll back in the chat and see that. That looks great. Or that sounds great. No, we don't have time for cheap viewers. I want expensive viewers. How do I... I want to ban you. Why do I not have mod view on my own stream? It's so stupid. There, block. Block. Anyway, we're almost done. And we can paint some platypus. So I did order swatch sticks. They should be here next week. And I decided I am going to go ahead and swatch my entire collection on swatch sticks. You guys can keep me company though. I think I'm going to stream it, but not like a normal stream. I'm thinking either a Discord exclusive stream or a Twitch exclusive stream that I can then delete the VOD, because I want to play whatever music I want and I want to cuss. We're gonna have cursing and copyright music. That's my goal. But what do you guys think? It's gonna be so helpful. And I've known this I know it's gonna be helpful, but I've just been dreading swatching everything. So that's why streaming it will help help me actually get through it. He can see things that I can't even see, so it looks like he's chasing nothing. Little did you know, he's saving you. You started that, but then you just had to keep cramming more and more sticks onto a ring and then in a box, and it just became insanely tedious. Yes. That's the other thing that I was worried about is, what am I trying to say? I stand Levi. Heck yeah. Storage of it. So I got magnetic hooks, like small magnetic hooks, and I'm just going to hang them on the side of my Helmer and see how that goes. Hopefully they all fit, because that's ideally what I want to do, is like hang a hook by each drawer with the polishes that are in that drawer. That's what makes sense to my brain. We'll see how it goes. You'd watch that, Allie? We're gonna have should I even drink? I never drink. But maybe for that much swatching I will. Hillary has the hooks on the wall, and I love that for her. I don't think I like that for me. Oh, Linnery, that's what you do? Okay. That gives me hope that it'll work then. Hey, Sassy. I did have a good teacher appreciation week. I teach online though, so no one appreciated me. That's not true. Our principal gave us the gift of time, which I'm just now remembering that I signed up to leave work 30 minutes early today, and I didn't do that. So, oh well. It doesn't really matter. You'd watch to body double making swatch sticks? Okay, that would be helpful. My next big hang up is the labels. I'm pretty sure I have a label maker. I know I have a label maker. Does it have tape in it? I don't know. And tape's kind of expensive, and I have a lot of polishes. So I was kind of thinking of just printing it out on paper and just gluing it down to the swatch sticks rather than doing the label maker method. I'm gonna experiment with that first, I think, and make sure my Elmer's glue or glue stick, whatever I end up using, actually does stick to the plastic. Because if that works, that should save some money. But if it doesn't, then I'm just gonna have to sit there. And I appreciate label makers, but oh my god, typing out labels on a label maker is painful. Thank you, Witchy. Yes, I did make a nail tutorial video. I've made several shorts, but today I made an actual tutorial video. So I felt my teachering come out. You'll figure out Discord, just need how to get there. I'm thinking probably I'll just stream on Twitch, so that you only have to figure out one thing. That'll be Twitch. Just because YouTube is a lot more strict on the music and stuff. So whereas with Twitch, I don't think they'll notice, and then if I delete the VOD, they'll definitely not notice. You were hoping I'd get some awesome gifts for this week. In the past, I've gotten some pretty nice teacher appreciation gifts. They did decrease in quality over the last couple years, I'm not gonna lie. I think times are just getting harder and people, they don't want to spend that much on a teacher. I get it. But yeah, in the past I've always gotten like gift cards and like lotions. I never had to buy myself lotions. Cause like my teacher appreciation would like get me through quite a bit of the year. But yeah, teaching online is there's just not as much of that, and that's okay. Let's see. Your label maker is connected to your phone. You have a fancy one. Hi, Earth Girl. If I have a printer, you can always get the sheets of small labels and print them that way. That's true. I wonder if I have from my wedding. I wonder if I have leftover labels from like envelopes and stuff, and maybe I can see if those work. You're thinking of writing with a thin marker. I mean, yeah, I've seen people do that too, so that should be fine. You have several label makers and tape for days, but the thought of swatching and doing labels at the same time has you frozen. That's kind of where I'm at. So I'm thinking, because the collection is vast. You have a phenomenal label maker from Amazon, and it's amazing. I might end up doing the label makers. I don't know. But what I'm thinking is I'm going to do the labels ahead of time. Oh, now you want out? Well, get out then. Go on. Shoot. Because you hear your dinner. Go on. Go eat dinner. Go see Daddy. Go see Daddy. There you go. Anyway. Oh, sorry. The brand is Phenomena. Hang on. Having a small stroke. Phomemo. Phomemo. Phomemo? I hate that. I hate saying that out loud. Anyway, I think I'm going to do my labels ahead of time because that would be really painful to make you guys watch. And then I'll just do the actual swatching on a series of streams. And you know, there's only a couple weeks of school year left. Hang on, I'm having to get black polish out of my cuticles. It's going to be a minute. Maybe that'll just be my big summer project. It's just swatching swatch sticks for days and days and days. Let's see. Doing it ahead of time sounds like it would help save time. Yeah, breaking it up into chunks. That's an educational term. Chunking. You gotta chunk the assignment if it's overwhelming for the kid. And I am the overwhelmed child in this case. Your daughter graduates college in less than 2 weeks, so things are a tad crazy. I bet they are. Congratulations to your daughter. You're thinking to swatch on adhesive cabochons, but that alone sounds like so much work. Yes. So let me show you. Let me just ignore that I'm done this. I can't believe you've done this. Hello, Steph. Brain stopped working. One sec. Let me show you how much swatching I do. So when I get a polish, I swatch it on my fingers and I take pictures holding the bottle. Then I swatch on this little cabochon. And then I swatch a little swatch for my Peely journal. And now I'm going to swatch on a stick. And it's so much. Yeah, I'm going to do some platypi. Some platypuses. They're going to be so cute. Chunk is definitely an educational. Yeah, it's really. I love using it in meetings. Like, oh, do we need to chunk that? Yeah, I think we should start chunking. Right? My fill line is like halfway down before I even actually use the polish. But Steph, I was just talking about I'm gonna convert to swatch sticks. I'm gonna do that swatch stick lifestyle, and I think I'm gonna stream it. But I'm gonna stream, I think, exclusively on Twitch so that I can play copyrighted music and curse and then just delete the VOD. Cappy's back. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Go away. Nobody likes you. Nobody cares. Cappy and all his problems. Do you like that stuff? Would that be fun? We can have a dance party. We can test out that feature. My nails do kind of look like Cappy, actually. You're right. You're right about that. That like knock feature. Does it pop up on your side? I'm so curious how that works, but we've yet to try it. Cabochon on a bottle, folks. Where do you put the cabochon when the top of the brush isn't flat, or when the top of the bottle isn't flat? That the only thing that applies to for my collection is the moon cats, and they just don't get a cabochon because they're up here. Is there a dog behind me? Hey, I'm gonna roll backwards and you're gonna get squished. Do you care? I think you should. Get out of here. Shoot. Go on, shoot. Go on, get. Go on. Look at this dog, won't move. Anyway, I'm trying to show you. There's all my moon cats. Do you see them behind me? So yeah, since they're on the racks, they don't go in the drawers. Hey, no, really, you are gonna get hurt. Can you keep calling them? No, it's not working. Keep calling him. There you go. Whistles. Whistles are good. There we go. Oh, I'm so paranoid about like rolling over his tail or his paw. It's like, you can't be under me. um Do you care? I think you should. Just a suggestion for your own well-being. Oh, do you like my spring overlay with my little I put a flower crown on the lizard in the corner. I love it. You've hung robes and made beds. Take cash to the bank. Anything she needs to get her going. Oh, I missed something. I'm so sorry. I don't know what that's related to, but yeah. That answers the do I put cabochons on mooncats? No. It's too difficult. Everything else works great. Some of the rubberized caps do not like the adhesive on the cabochons, so I actually just glue them down with Elmer's glue, because then I can still pop them off if I want to. And it won't damage them, but then they actually stay. Because I don't know what y'all's experience has been if you use the cabochons. Sometimes the adhesives like really suck and like won't even detach from like the little sticker. And it's like, what the heck? I had like a whole sheet of them. These. Where like it just would not detach. You started to super glue them, you're committed. You're like, this polish is staying in my collection forever. And I will always know what color it is. Update Holo Taco Shimmer Toppers do not fluid art, but they look like an insanely magical blend of magic that is beautiful. That counts. Let's see. I'm getting buried with them like an Egyptian pharaoh. Heck yes. Heck yes. Oh, Steph, I was watching Linry's stream earlier, and the topic of how much she hates feet came up, and someone, oh, I can't remember who it was, said like swatch pics but all feet pics. Oh, I think it was Mooncat said that they were going to do that for their April Fools last year or something. And I was like, that's us. That's us. When we open our Two Lacquered Ladies brand, the only swatch pictures we're going to accept are going to be toes. Someone else was like, oh, you're gonna have to put a paywall just for people to shop. And I was like, yes. That's what I want. I want our tagline to be like, we're not like other polish brands. We're worse. Yes. Linry, you know you're in this. You're part of this now. I sent Steph an idea for a collection. I said I wanted to do contrasting shimmers and call it the Backhanded Compliment Collection. So we could crowdsource. What's your favorite backhanded compliment? I think mine is you're so articulate. It's so rude. Pinky Swear and Pink Smoothing Base look like the same, so you just painted on top of the base. You're so brave for wearing that. That's a good one. I thought that the Pink Smoothing Base would be a little bit more sheer, but I actually haven't tried it yet. God, I'm just taking forever to clean up these cuticles, aren't I? Hello, Laurie. You're so articulate. You're so brave for wearing that. These are great. Let's see. You're so articulate would be an orange base with a blue shimmer. You're so brave for wearing that. A green base with a yellow shimmer, perhaps. And then we need some more. Your makeup skills have really improved. That's good. Ooh, what colors would that one be? But yeah, no, it would be the worst polish shopping experience of your life. Everything would be limited edition because we're too lazy to make. You're not fat, you're beautiful. Yes. Pink with a blue shimmer. Um I could never do that. Or I could never pull that off, something like that. Yes. um but yeah, everything would be limited edition because we're too lazy to make repeat bashes because we don't write the recipes down. Um Everything would be feet pics for swatches. Oh, what else? What other awful shopping experiences could we award-winning personality? Yes. Oh my god, you're glowing. Yeah. You don't see that every day. That's a good one. These are great. These are great. An immediate block. Feet aren't free. They are on our website. Come on in. That, or we'll do who is it, Sally Henson, that just like photoshops the color onto a like a fake nail. We could do that too for the people who don't like the feet. Your brand would sell the brush separate. Yes. Shop is only open one day every other month, and the pic is so giant you can't even see the whole images once. Yes. You're so unique. Ooh, that's a good one. Uh yes, a paywall to not see the feet. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Yeah, it's only open one day every other month, but it's a random day and we do not announce it. Orly just puts fake drops of polish. Yeah. Like we can get real crappy with it. Oh my gosh, I'm excited about this brand that doesn't exist. With zero sorting options. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. um Instead of like a standard bottle, it'll just be our leftover bottles of like whatever we have. Yes. I'm loving this, you guys. Okay, I gotta paint this teeny. Do y'all see how small this stamp is? Thank goodness I have these new Starly brushes that are equally tiny. And I'm gonna try and not. I'm gonna put it up at the top here so the ring light isn't in your face. Every swatch photo has a hair in it. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Cat or otherwise. Hub suggests no sorting, just randomized, but yeah. Just and it just all goes crazy. 6-piece collection where we don't stick to the theme. Yes. We're like halfway through, we just do something else. When you this is bringing me great joy. When you swipe through pictures on half, the next one shows up, and when you go back, it skips to yeah. But see, we'll still be better than PPU because we'll have a next button. It's an unpredictable next button, but it's there. This is an unhinged community. I'm here for it. Yeah, we're the weird side of nails. Like, we like to have fun. One you got upon asking about your outfit. I like your watch. That's so hurtful. I'm so sorry, Earth Girl. Yeah, I've been to some polish websites where choices were made. But see, we're not trying to make money off of it. We're just trolling. But that will make us so desirable. It will sell out. The most terribly textured polishes imaginable. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Did your 4-year-old make that? Oh, yes. My husband comes from a very not artistic family. And he told me that one time in like elementary school. Oh, sorry, before I get lost in the sauce here. How should I paint these platypuses? I think I want to make their underbelly stay grounded. And then their tops ginger snatched. Just to give them a little bit of like you know, light and dark sides. Um, we're really gonna boost the secondhand market. Exactly. We're here for the scalpers. We cater to the scalpers. Um, but yeah, my husband comes from a not artistic family. And what grade were you in when your mom drew the picture for you? You're like kindergarten or something? Huh? I don't know. It was bad enough that your teacher thought you drew it. Third or fourth grade? Oh yeah, that is worse. Yeah, so have a good lurk, Earth Girl. He had to draw a picture or something. Oh, it was of a dog. So his mom, because he can't draw. Do you want to come tell your story? So his mom drew it for him, and the teacher was like, "Oh, did you do this?" Like it was so bad. As long as your brand comes to our why can't I read English? You're talking about what is it called? A convention. Phew. Wow. Another little stroke there. You almost got Mr. Shout, but he didn't want to actually commit. Thermals, but all of them are dead. Witchy. That's perfect. It is hard, Linry. I don't like the words. I've gotten really into audiobooks because I don't like to read words. We'll be at your con, but we'll just have a big vest and it's yes. Oh man, speaking of audiobooks, I'm already on the 3rd book in the Fourth Wing series. That got real addicting real fast. I'm having a good time with my dragons and my romance. Anyway. Oh, speaking of the convention, I need to grab the link so everyone can get info on that. One sec. This is not the first time I'm using these brushes. I have been using them nonstop since they got here. So I think 3 or 4 manis now. And I'm going to be honest, I have not experienced the same... Where is the same issues that you have with the splaying? I have a little bit, but not quite as bad. Okay. I'm gonna have to get that link in a minute. I thought I had it saved, but I don't. Let's see. We also won't have funnels or anything. You have to... Yes. The basement polish that, and you just walk up and you just get what you get. In 8th grade, your art teacher would get so mad and just painted enough so it you would suggest white neon, but Cirque stole that idea. I saw that! I'm excited to try it. I'm excited to see what the heck a white neon is. But yeah. So, Linry, what I've been doing is after I use them, I clean them with acetone, and then I immediately put some nail oil on my mat and just kind of throw them around in there and like kind of dab it off on the paper towel, and that seems to be doing it for me. You can dip your whole hand in it and wait to dry. like at the Ren Fair with the wax models. Yeah, no, I'm doing the same thing as you. I just lucked out, I guess. They're not as flexible as I was hoping they would be, and I've noticed that I have a hard time getting polish on the tip. I don't know if this is gonna pick up at all, but that bead of polish refuses to go to the tip, so I have to do this weird like over painting move where it just doesn't quite feel right. But I mean, it's worked out. But oh, this polish is drying. I need to stop yapping. But yeah, I have a hard time getting the polish to actually stay on the tip of the brush. I painted outside the lines. Oops. Oh well. All polishes named Mystery Elf. Yeah. Oh, everybody's gonna hate us who's not in on the joke. And that's what I want. I want an exclusive crowd who gets us and nobody else. Let's see. I don't know what side of the platypus to paint on this one. You know what? Maybe I'm not gonna just do the legs and the tail, maybe? I don't know. If this looks bad, we can always restamp it, but... Am I still on camera? I'm off camera. Give us more credit. People who are in on the joke will also learn to... Yes. All polishes have a disclaimer. Since it's handmade, it may be slightly different than the photos. Get said that it's a completely different color. It's absolutely nothing like what we sent the swatchers. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. Give me the 1,000 of them or whatever that. Gotta lurk and work on your Hobbit house. More Hobbit stuff. We were talking about Hobbits earlier. You have to sign a no hate clause. Yeah. Get a license out of a country where we don't have to hold to customer service laws of any kind. I like it, y'all. I like it a lot. Oh my god, it's so tiny. You have to do terrible ship times and tracking numbers that don't update. Yes. Or no tracking numbers at all. It'll get there when it gets there. And cuticle oil that is Bradford comparison. Yes. Here, have a terrible smelling tree. There's no Bradford pears around me that I'm aware of. So luckily I don't have to deal with that. Okay. Did the two colors work or does that look dumb? I think it looks dumb. So... Oh, what? Oh, Cappy's climbing. He's freaking out. I think it's because there's a fly in here. Oh, the fly flew by and now he's trying to climb into your lap? All 80-something pounds of him? Oh my god. This dog. Chris, come get this dog. I think maybe I should restamp because it just kind of looks like poo-poo. I don't know. You might need to just get the fly yourself. He's the dactyl is on its way. Yeah, get your do you have your salt gun? That's what he did the other day during the rainstorm. He was on the ground one moment and his belly was on my face the next moment and I didn't know what to do. It's a fly. That's what it just flew in here. Get it, get it, get it. Hang on, we're dealing with a crisis.
What the heck? Why did he do that?
I don't know.
He's got his mammoth and he's crying. It's a fly.
That's what he does.
It's a fly, baby.
That's what he does. He cries.
Okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry. The most distracting thing. You're so glad BKL only releases shears and magnetics. I love their newsletter and posts, but I'm so turned off by those two things, me too, that I'm happy to observe and not buy. Same. I'm glad y'all think it's cute, but it's just a lot. Don't lay down. Don't lay down. Come say hi. Come on, show them you're freaking out and how cute you are. This is his mammoth toy that he absolutely adores. Come get it. Come get it. No? Here, fine, I'll tilt the camera to you. There he is. Oh, see, that's him freaking out about the fly. Oh no. And he's back under me. Let's see. Make the names of the polish a paragraph long with stickers bigger than the bottom of the bottle. Yes. And they'll be like awkwardly crimped around the bottom of the bottle and just like peeling off all the time. Yes. Okay. What are y'all's thoughts on the two-tone brown on these platypus? Is it too weird looking? Should I redo that? Or should I keep it? Honestly, they're so small. I don't know if it'll be that noticeable. Platy's beautiful, looks good. Okay, we'll just leave it then. Last thing I need to paint is their little tiny bills. Oh, I meant to be telling you guys platypus facts. They're from the eastern coast of Australia. I'm gonna do their bills in foreshadow. They are monotremes, which is really exciting. That means mammals that lay eggs, because they evolved before the placenta. So Australia, as a continent, broke off before the development of the placenta. So that's why marsupials are the dominant native species of Australia of mammals. Think a very, very short description that is audio only. I like that a lot. But you wouldn't want to exclude anyone with hearing impairment. And the audio would say, a red inspired by the color red. Yes! No, this is perfect. This is perfect. I like that a lot. Ow, cappuccino. Stop it. It's pushing on my legs. Get out of here. God, this is why you guys are... That's why there's so many cat people. I understand now. This is... Oh! Cappy! Pushing me away from my... Get out! I really wish I could move the camera so you guys could see. Andrew, look! Come here. Come look at this dog. Look what he's doing. Honestly, maybe even take a picture, because he pushed me away. Look! He's under my leg! Get him out of here.
Come here, baby. Come here.
He's not budging.
Come here, baby.
Go ahead and close the door. He's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Get your man. Oh my, the amount of encouragement. He just went under. Hang on, you're going to be on.
Dude, he's gonna hit a power button.
He's shaking the whole desk.
Come here, baby. Come on. Go out the other way. Your head is the wrong way.
I'm cracking up. I can't. Okay. I'm gonna go to be right back. And then I'm gonna get this dog out of my way. Y'all, I'm crying. So funny and ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh. He wants what he wants and he will not listen to anything. Oh my god. I'm like lightheaded. I was laughing so hard. That was crazy. That was a crazy dog. Trying to paint this dang platypus. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I wish y'all could have seen any of that. Literally, he crawled under my leg so that like my feet were no longer touching the ground and was pushing me out of my desk. He's neurotic. He's crazy. We have nails to paint. I need to focus. It's hard to focus with that dog around. Sky raisin is priority. And yet he's like scared of it. It's like, make up your mind. Are you hunting the fly or are you terrified of the fly? Anyway, the axolotl's just watching all of this in disbelief. He's like, what is wrong with that thing? Let's see. I'm looking. So for jellies, I've got these two Cirques. Is Kepi the hunter of the prey? He doesn't know. Because he'll take a snap at the fly and then hide under me. It's like, what? You're 80-pound dog. Thanks, Lacrodactyl. I can't wait for you to come get this dog. I want to make it look more swampy. Because where platypus live is in freshwater streams, but they're usually like really muddy. You know what I mean? See you later. Have a good night. So I'm gonna do, I think, 2 different colors just to see. Oh yeah, I also have a starly green. That might work nice. Okay. Tell me if you have Cirques that do this too. Every Cirque I own, the brush doesn't like to come off the first time I open it in a while. I have to like physically pop the brush, re-screw on the cap, and then unscrew it. It's like, you are way too expensive to have that stupid of a problem. I don't know. I've really slowed down on my Cirque buying, with the exception of today. The Vice collection released for the, like, It Happens to You Too, Witchy. It's so dumb. I love Cirque, but I also get so frustrated with Cirque. But yeah, I did buy the Vice collection today, the ones that I didn't already own, and which includes White Lies, a neon white. What? I'm excited to see what that means. Okay, so here is an out of focus nail. Enjoy. That barely made a difference, to be honest. So let me try a different color. Let's try one of the greens. Out of the 2, I feel like the Jarritos Toranja jelly is the more swampy one. Yours doesn't do that, but you only own 3. But your color clubs and LA Colors do. But see, yeah, you paid less than $4 a bottle for those. Exactly. This should not be happening to a Cirque. Yeah, Cirques have weird problems, but I really like the polish. So it's like, well, I'll put up with it, I guess. Let's see how that looks. See, I'm a little worried that's a little too overpowering, but I kind of like it. What do you think of the green? I actually do kind of like that. When Cirques get stuck, it's rough because the handle is so small. Yeah, exactly. It's like you're already a tiny bottle. And I know if I just clean my bottle lip, that probably wouldn't be an issue, but I don't know if it would. I feel like they managed to get stuck no matter what. Yeah, do you like the green? I did pull out some brown jellies too, just to see what those look like. So let me do another one from the Jarritos. This is the Mexican Cola one. Do just on the edge here. I think it like smooths out the ombre and looks really nice, but I think we're gonna go green. Right? Because this obviously does not look like water at this point. Not that the pictures I'm going off of look like water either. Let me pull those up so you know what I'm talking about. Oops. Accidentally closed it. Yeah, see, well, it has a little bit of blue. They get stuck even when cleaning. You've tried? Well, okay. That's it for me then. I guess it's just part of owning Cirques. Yeah. Yeah, there's enough of a green tinge that I think we could. Now, the real question is, do I stamp the platypus first? Platypus live in freshwater and iced coffee. Yes. Should I stamp the platypus first and give them a little bit of the green hue? I'm a little worried that will make it really hard to see them, but it could look cool. Sorry, I should have done a little bit more testing for this vanity before committing to it. Because the other thing I want to do is I have this super fine gold topper called Nectar from Cirque, just to give it that stuff in the water look. I think I'm going to put that down first. And then we'll decide if we're doing platypus jelly or jelly platypus. Maybe if you stamped twice, one under and one over, it would be cool. It would just cover up. You wouldn't be able to see the one underneath if I did the stamp on top of it, though. But maybe I'm misunderstanding. Yeah, a little bit of stuff in the water. Good water always has stuff in it. Didn't you know? Oh yeah, water stuff. Okay, this by itself is a beautiful mani. I love me some gold. I think it's gonna look even better. The platypus are only going on the middle two nails, so let's go ahead and put the jelly. Just kind of like see how that looks. You know what I mean? I guess I could have stamped like a few extra platypus to like hang off the side of the nails and stuff. It's still making you hungry, right? I still want some Ferrero Rocher. 2 layers of platypus, but not exactly overlapping. One with the green jelly. Yeah. I'm trying to picture it and like what that would do. I don't know. I don't know what effect that would give. Oh, for like a shadow effect. Oh. So like stamp the platypus again, like, and just fill it in with black and do that first. I feel like the nails are already kind of dark though. I don't know. Here's the thing. If I hate them, I can just redo them. So yeah, we'll see how they come out. I want to see just how opaque this jelly ends up being over the base. Because if you can still see the glitters really clearly, then you should still be able to see the stamping really clearly. I'm going to wipe off a bunch of extra on the polish. I want a really, really thin layer. What a gross color. I love it. Oh, I missed the whole side of my nail. You trust me? Thank you. I don't trust myself. I'm making this up as I go. I think we stamp the platypus first. I think we do. Luckily, they're still kind of tacky. So I should be able to just stick them on. Yeah, you know what? Jelly on top of the stamping is going to be best because then they don't look too, like, flat. You know what I mean? And it'll cover up some of that weird double brown issue I was having. There we go. Ooh, I'm excited. This is gonna be good. I think I'm gonna risk it and not put a, what's it called? A top coat on? But what kind of, what is it called? Smudge free. I think I'm gonna not do the smudge free. When you don't trust yourself, trust the process. I don't know. Sometimes the process. Does the process know we're trusting it? Allie always says that. It makes me laugh every time. I could test it in the thumb, but I don't want to repaint that tiny platypus. That's the truth of it, is I'm being lazy. Can the process trust me? Exactly. What has it done to earn my trust? Yeah, this is, I don't even know. I wouldn't call this a prugly. This is just straight up ugly. And that's perfect for some swampy vibes. A little bit even less. Just as the smallest amount of polish I can get on the brush. And still get a good coat out of it. Interesting. We've made something very interesting. I did smudge the middle nail a little bit. But you know what? It's not too bad. For Weird Manny Squad, this is the perfect time to experiment, you know what I mean? You said trust the process and wound up with butt mayonnaise once too many times. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think this came out pretty good for matching the inspo. You can still clearly see that they're platypus. I don't know. My too much gene is wanting me to add something else, but I think I'm gonna stop myself. I'm actually pretty happy with how these came out. The thumb is nice and funky, but I'm not too worried about the thumb. You guys like it? Okay, that's good. I think it'll grow on me. So let's top coat it and call it a night. And the verdict on the swatch sticks is that once they come in and I experiment with the labels, we will have some Twitch exclusive streams with cussing and copyright music allowed. And we'll get, oh, whoops. Sorry, I forgot to turn the focus off. Take photos and add later if you want. Exactly. You can always add. You can't take away without taking away the whole nail. Or redoing the whole mani. And you can always take multiple photos. Except that I have so much swatching to get to. That's fine. We'll get to it. Anyway. Yeah. I'll let you guys know when that's happening. So if you are a YouTube only person, if you don't mind checking out Twitch, seeing if you like it, just so you can join those streams, I think that'll be a lot easier than trying to battle YouTube for the copyright claims. I don't want to deal with that. Ta-da! Top coat fixes everything. That looks good. We got some murky water platypuses. For Weird Manny Squad. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This was a fun little experiment to do with our jelly polishes. And yeah, like I said, I'll let you know when I have the swatch sticks ready. Otherwise, I should be back next Thursday. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for coming. Bye.